We have a problem. Very soon, our village will be flooded with Coca-Cola. Our main goal is to protect the bunker and not let the dog die.
Wait, JJ, what are you talking about?
I'm not kidding, Mikey. Look over there.
The horror! A lot of liquid is leaking out of the jar right now. But what should we do now?
Mikey, we need to set up our base. We must protect ourselves from the Coca-Cola flood.
Yep.
Mikey, listen to me carefully now. You see that the cola continues to pour out of the jar, so now we will make a moat and put a large number of buckets there.
All right, I'll do it. We must not allow our base to be flooded with Coca-Cola. That's why I'm going to work very well now. Keep up with me because I'm making a very long and big moat right now. Place as many buckets there as possible so that liquid is collected in them.
I don't miss a single block and put a bucket on each of them. We must completely surround the base with them. This will give very good protection. Coca-Cola will be collected in them, and so we can protect ourselves a little. Oh!
I'm not sure that this will be enough, because there are a lot of cola flowing out of the can, and even such a large number of buckets will not be enough for us to stop the flood.
The protection of our base will not end there. We need to strengthen it even more. Mikey, it's time to finish putting out the buckets. We need to move on!
Then I'll wait for you here now. As soon as you place the buckets, then run up to me. I've always wanted to ask you, what will happen to us if we still get a stake on the base? We can drown in it, and I definitely don't want that. And what will we need to do next in case of flooding?
Mikey, this is a very good question, and I know the answer to it. Let's run to our base now. We will prepare for the flood thoroughly. Mikey, look, I'm going to put special hangers by the bed now. Great! I've installed spacesuits at the base.
It is very cool. The spacesuits will be able to protect us, and during the flood, I won't worry that I drowned in a stake. But now the most important thing for us is not to forget about the dog, because it is on the street and in the booth. We definitely need to protect her.
Mikey, let's move the dog in the doghouse to the roof now. She will be safe there and will never drown in Coca-Cola. Now we need to make a big ladder for her to climb up there.
Oh!
If anything, I can drag the booth myself with my hands. I hope the dog stays there and doesn't jump off during the flood.
The path is completely ready. Now it's time to go upstairs. The dog ran after me. I'm going to show you the way to the roof, and you're going to live there now. We will give you a huge amount of bones and meat. I'm sure you'll be very pleased and you won't want to come down. The dog is running after me to the roof.
Mikey, this is very good, because now, as soon as she enters the booth, she will be safe. Try to get her up now as quickly as possible. Just please don't fall down the stairs.
Install the booth. The dog is now upstairs and is not going to go down anywhere. It seems she wants something.
Now, we will feed her very well and give her a very large amount of meat and bones, because we will have to leave for a long time soon, and the dog must be well fed.
It seems that the dog has just eaten a lot, and now it's time to go to bed. Let's not waste time. Let's run as fast as possible now and place a large amount of dynamite on the lawn. It will be designed in case there is a lot of Coca-Cola, and you have to make a crater so that it flows there.
Mikey, I think this is a good option so that the flood of Coca-Cola does not increase. So, now we are placing as much dynamite as possible. It needs so much of it to form a huge crater. There will be a lot of liquid and Coca-Cola will gradually, but constantly, stay.
The good thing is that we took a lot of dynamite with us because we can arrange it any way we want now, and it will definitely be enough. We need to prepare very well because the explosion must be very strong. Otherwise, the crater will not form. We need to look carefully now to see if we've put dynamite everywhere.
Mikey, everything seems to be fine and we did everything right.
There are already so many dynamites that I don't want to set it up. Let's finish this job, because now I see the villagers in the distance what they are doing there.
I can't believe my eyes. There are villagers standing near the well and running around it in a fuss. Oh no, there is no water in the well, and there is a stake at the bottom. Mikey, she's starting to come in more and more now.
It turns out that we have very little time left. Coca-Cola is already flooding the wells, and it means it will soon pour out. We need to urgently run now and strengthen our aquarium. It is very weak and can burst from a lot of Coca-Cola. I hope that we will be able to protect him.
Mikey, then let's run to strengthen our base. We take all the necessary materials and go there. We need to put iron frames and iron bars in order for the aquarium to be very reliable and withstand any pressure of Coca-Cola. We have a lot of fun and interesting work ahead of us now.
It turns out that the reinforcement needs to be installed on the edges of our aquarium. Now I understand how to do all this. We will prepare very well for the Coca-Cola flood, and then it will be much easier for us to survive it. I'm going down now, because I want to strengthen the foundation there.
Mikey, I'll take care of the iron bars for now and arrange them around the entire contour of our aquarium. Our work is progressing very well, and I like it. Now, we have already installed a lot of fortifications, and the aquarium has started to look much better.
I see that you have placed iron bars. I will check them all now, and will definitely try to strengthen them.
Oh!
It seems our work is completely finished, and now we have well protected our aquarium. It turns out that now we have done everything as planned. It is very pleasing.
Mikey, you definitely shouldn't relax. I am sure that as soon as Cola starts staying, it will cause us a lot of problems. Let's go up to the top now. Assess the situation that is happening near our village. Oh no! Just look! Now Cola is coming to us!
There was so much of it that it caused me a huge surprise! We urgently need to build a pier for boats now. In case of sinking, we can swim somewhere far away so as not to drown. And now, with the help of planks, we will finish the place for the boats. I'm really worried that we won't make it in time.
Now, in no case are we panicking. We expected a flood of Coca-Cola and we will be able to cope with it. The most important thing for us is to stay calm and do our job. As soon as the pier is completely finished, we will be able to use the boats at any time after that. Oh, the pier is built.
I see that everything is really done the way we wanted. The pier can be used now. It remains only to put the boats. But Cola is now continuing to get closer here, and I don't like it. Do you understand that she will be able to flood our aquarium without any problems? This could all end very badly for us.
Mikey, if we do everything the way we planned, then nothing will happen. I see that Cola is coming and I'm in control of everything now. In case of a bad situation, we can always use the boats. And now we need to concentrate and get ready for the next job.
As I understand it, we will now need to make a large moat around our aquarium. This is the only way we will be able to protect him, because Coca-Cola came in huge quantities and we did not expect it. I see that you're doing well. I'm waiting for you to make a moat.
Mikey, look carefully. It's going to be a lot of fun right now.
Oh!
Great! I managed to dig a huge hole where a large amount of cola will drain. Now we can only wait for the flood because it is already very close and approaching our aquarium. Come up to me soon. We need to run to the base.
Oh no! We're being flooded with Coca-Cola! She came here so unexpectedly. I'm very scared right now. I need to do something urgently. Our aquarium will flood very quickly and I'm sure of it. We have no choice but to take risks. Let's do something as soon as possible.
Mikey, I have a very good idea. Let's make huge walls around our aquarium now. I think this way we can protect it from the big flood. I see that there is so much Coca-Cola that it has already flooded most of the territory that is nearby. I feel uneasy, so I'm building fences as high as possible. Oh, in no case should the aquarium be completely flooded. I don't understand why there is still a huge amount of liquid coming out of a can of Coca-Cola. As soon as I finish building the walls, I'll immediately run inside our base. I have very little left and the fortification will be finished. Now the most important thing is to avoid mistakes and make them very efficiently. If there is a crack in the walls, then the cola will leak inside our base. The height of the walls that I chose is exactly enough. Cola will never be able to pour over it. I wonder what Mikey is doing now. We need to finish it quickly because the walls are now completely ready.
It's good that you're back now. Let's go upstairs and see what's going on. I am now very interested to know how much Coke there is. I can't believe my eyes. Many geysers have appeared. They are now lifting the villagers up and destroying our wall.
Mikey, right now we need to fix it urgently because it could collapse at any moment if we don't fix the holes. There are really so many geysers that they lift villagers into the air, and because of this, they cannot land properly. There is too much Coke, and it is almost impossible to fight it.
I look at all this from the outside and understand that there has never been such a danger in our village. There's only one thing I want to do right now, and I hope I can do it. I'll get closer to the spilled Coke. I'll see how close she got to our base.
Mikey, just don't take any chances. Otherwise, it might end badly for you. Look at the villagers. Coca-Cola is not sparing anyone now.
Oh no! I slipped and fell into a Coke. Help me! I'm leaving!
Mikey, I'll try to get you out. Oh no, I slipped too. And now I'm flying very high on the geysers. They threw us into the sky, and I'm very scared right now. Mikey, why are you falling down now? He fell to the ground and crashed. I'm losing height and falling now too.
JJ, get up right now. You need to come to your senses. Just look at how much Coca-Cola has become now. We need to really save ourselves because there is a lot of it. I do not know what to do now. Do you have any idea?
Mikey, we're going up to the top right now. Let's get inside the base. We need to put on spacesuits. The flood is so huge that we will not be able to stop it anymore, and we need to understand this perfectly. Now, the most important thing is to save our lives, and I am very glad that we were able to return to our base after all.
Woohoo! All that remains is to quickly put on a protective suit and helmet. The main thing is not to forget about shoes and gloves because they are very necessary. Soon we will run to the sinking zone and we will be able to run without any problems under the Coke. I think the most important thing for us right now is to prepare well.
Mikey, I can see from the outside that you look really cool. This suit suits you. Put on a helmet soon. Now it's time to move forward as quickly as possible. We are fully equipped and can dive into Coca-Cola. Uh-oh. Mikey, run after me and keep up. Just look at the destruction caused by the flood of Coca-Cola in our village.
Now we need to save as many villagers as possible who are trapped in the sinking zone. They are really in great danger. I hope we can get to them in time. The good thing is that you took the necessary medicine so that we can cure them. Woohoo!
There is a lot of Coca-Cola. I don't understand how the villagers have survived so far. It's very dangerous. At least we have a spacesuit thanks to which we can breathe under Coca-Cola and not be afraid of anything. The villagers are not equipped with anything at all. We need to cure them now and try to get them to a safe place. Ugh.
How many villagers have suffered? Just look! They're choking right now and can't even leave their homes. We need to keep throwing medicine and potions at them because they will definitely never be able to get out that way. I don't want every one of them to drown. Then we save the villagers.
Mikey, we're doing really well right now. Just look at how many villagers we've already managed to find. I think it's definitely not worth stopping at this. I have very big plans. I will definitely achieve the salvation of our village from the Coca-Cola flood. Huh?
You see that it is only getting bigger. The houses have already completely drowned. Look into the distance. Geysers are appearing here now. This is very bad because they can start exploding now. And then our bunker can also sink. We need to check it urgently now.
There is so much Coke that sometimes it seems to me that it will never stop. We can only continue to save the villagers, but the main thing is not to forget about the bunker, which we have because Coca-Cola is rising now because of the geyser. Mikey, our bunker is flooded right now.
It seems to me that we have forgotten something. This feeling does not deceive me. Let's think about it.
We need to run upstairs urgently. There's a dog there. We completely forgot about the fact that she is there and she may drown. We need to get her to a safe place urgently. I don't want her to be flooded with Coke. Please come with us. You shouldn't get hurt now, and I'm taking you away. The dog will now live inside our bunker. I'm going to make sure she feels safe and doesn't go out. Mikey is probably still waiting for me outside, and I need to hurry up. I don't want anyone to get hurt because of my actions. The most important thing is to solve the problem with the flood. Soon, Coca-Cola will completely cover our bunker and the village will be destroyed.
I see that you have already taken the dog to the bunker. You can't imagine how glad I am because I was very worried about you. But now I understand perfectly well that the villagers are in complete shock and do not know how to save their homes. Let's run to blow up Dynamite urgently. We need a huge crater where Coca-Cola will merge.
Mikey, I really hope that the explosion will help us after all. I have a lighter in my hands, so very carefully. The explosion will be very powerful and we will have to run far away. I'm lighting dynamite. Huh? I can't believe my eyes. Just look at the explosion that just happened.
The crater was very large and I did not expect the dynamite to explode so much. Now we just have to wait until Coca-Cola completely goes into this crater. I hope our plan will work because we won't have any other options. Look up now. It seems the level of Coca-Cola is falling.
It is decreasing and is now going into a huge pit that was formed after the explosion. This is very good because now our village will not be flooded. I am very glad that we managed to escape after all. Now, all the remains of Coca-Cola are in the crater and they continue to merge there.
Do you have any idea how deep this pit is? I would never want to jump there. For sure I could drown there. Now, after all, let's not stay here too long because we need to run to the village. I want to see the consequences and destruction after the Coca-Cola flood.
I can see now from afar that it is indeed partially destroyed, but it can be restored and it is very good. The main thing is that there is no more flood and everything will be as before. Let's run to our bunker.
We survived the Coca-Cola flood. We are no longer in danger and everyone is safe. Now we will rebuild the village and our bunker. I suggest you relax and have some fun now.
That's how our incredible adventure ended.